Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Victoria and welcome to Pembroke Beauty. So today we are going to do a very interesting makeup look, something that I've never tried to do before, but I think that it's very representative of what's going on in the world right now. So if you want to see how to get a really cool makeup look that you probably saw from the picture for this video, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to do my eyes first today because I think it's going to get kind of wild. And so I'm going to do some concealer on my lids to just kind of prep them for makeup. And so I'm going to use the Covergirl Clean Invisible concealer. And I'm going to put that like on and under my eyes just because I do have a lot of darkness in like my eye bag zone. And I want to kind of cover that because it might be hard to clean that part up later on. Like right in that inner corner is like where I get the most darkness. So I have an idea for what I want to do for this makeup look. And as I said in my intro, have never done anything like this. So I'm not sure how successful it will be. But we're going to give it a go because I really think it will be cool if I can pull it off. So I pretty much put that concealer on. You can see that it worked out pretty well. And I'm just going to use some powder. I'm going to use this Pretty Vulgar powder just to kind of set that down and make our lid nice and smooth for future blending because we're going to be doing a lot of blending today. I don't know that this is like a super revolutionary look that we're going to try and do, but as I said, it's not something I've ever done. So, okay. So now that we have done that, here's my goal. My goal is to have like black sparkly lids and then have like rainbow kind of blending out. So I'm going to start with the rainbow, I think, in our crease. And so for that, this is going to kind of be like the finale before the finale. I'm going to use all of these Colourpop palettes from their rainbow set. This rainbow set. And so you guys know I have a rainbow series going on my channel, and since June is Pride Month, I'm going to do a rainbow look today in finale of that series. However, it's not the end. I'm still only at green, but I felt like this would be a good time. We have a lot of things going on in the world right now, and it's really important that we support each other. So I'm going to start with the Main Squeeze palette. Okay, so let's start with this dual-ended Luxie brush. This is a 249 brush. And I'm going to use this big fluffy end, and I'm going to go into Froze, which is a really pretty like pinkish kind of toned strawberry shade. And I'm going to put that on the farthest out point up in the crease out here and kind of take this out. Again, we can be messy with this because we are not, we don't have face makeup on yet. So I'm going to pull this all the way out into a big wing and blend this up into the crease. And it doesn't matter about the lid because we're going to cover it with another shade as well. So yeah, so you guys, there is Black Lives Matter movement and it's Pride Month. So I wanted to show my combined support for both of those movements. It's a really hard time right now for a lot of people, and I think it's really powerful what's going on, and things do need to change, and I'm here for the change. And so I'm going to list a bunch of places where you can donate and show your support for all of these things down below in the description box. You know, there's too much hate in the world. We need to show some love to people. So I'm going to go into Orangey Glad and go into this Mimosa Mommy shade, which is just the brightest, most vibrant orange shade. I love it. And we're going to take this and put it right next to that red shade and kind of blend it in. And then we're going to add some orange onto that as well. Oh, this is so cool. I'm like already excited about this. And then we're going to go into Sunkist. I'm still sticking with the same brush because we're kind of blending everything into everything else. And taking that and kind of blending it into the Mimosa Mommy shade that we just put down. So I did a look like this a while ago with the Laura Lee palette, and honestly that palette sucked. I was not into it, so it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. I'm just going to take that kind of along the whole thing. Just gently blend that all out. So I think this look will be even better and more powerful because there's meaning behind it. I've kind of been in like an in-between zone of like what I should do for my channel. So I'm now going into Honey, and I kind of blended off some of that on this brush. I don't want much of that orange because the yellow will get absorbed. And I'm going to go into Sweet Spot, which is the bright neon yellow in this palette, and take it on this brush, and we are going to fluff it into our inner corner. Right into that orange shade that we just put down. But yeah, you know, I toss between, do I post, do I not post? Because right now there's so much going on, and I don't want it to seem like I don't care. Because obviously I do care. And we should all care. But I also don't want to like not post. You know what I mean? It's tough. I don't know the right approach, but just know that we're all here sending love to everybody. So I'm going in with this big fluffy brush into Frosé. Back again, I want to add a little bit more and a little bit of Like It's Hot, which is more of a true red. And this is on a Morphe brush, and I'm going to focus this out here and really reinforce that red shade. Yes! Oh, I'm already obsessed with how this is turning out. Okay, good. Yay! For those of you who are out there protesting, be safe, make good choices. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. There's a lot of craziness going on online, and I'm sure we've all seen it. And just be aware of your surroundings and be safe. So we're actually going to start with the purple and then do exactly what we did and kind of move our way in. So I'm going into It's My Pleasure, which I actually have not used this palette yet because I've been waiting to use it for this rainbow series. I haven't gotten to this one yet. So if you want to see a full in-depth review on this palette, wait and see. But, and you should subscribe. But for now, we're going to go into Fan Fiction. Ooh, on the same Luxie brush that we had been using, which is this beautiful, like, kind of plummy tone shade. And we're going to put this out here and do exactly what we did with the red shade out with this purple shade. So don't be afraid to blow it up and blow it out. I'm going to go into Kitten Fish, which I think is like the cutest name ever, and it's like a pretty lilac color. I'm going to use this a little bit up at the top to kind of help blend this shade out a little bit. Kind of blend this in. Take a little bit more Fan Fiction. I know it looks like a mess right now. We'll fix it, so don't stress. And then I'm going to go into the the Blue Moon palette, which again, I also haven't used this palette because I've been waiting. And I'm going to go into maybe Fine China. Oh, this palette is so freaking beautiful. I'm going to take this. Ooh, this is going to be intense. And put this right on the... Whoa. Whoa. It's freaking beautiful. Right on the center of our lid. Up in the crease. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. Okay, I'm going to go into a little bit of Dabadi. And put that kind of helping it blend into the purple. Because it's kind of a purpley blue. I think it will help kind of make this all more seamless. And I'm going to try and drag that down a little bit actually. Just very gently. And then I'm going to go into a little bit of Starry Eyed, which is like a really light blue. It's super pretty. This whole palette is stunning. And I'm actually going to use that kind of all over the purple. Because that purple is kind of like a pinky purple. And use that to blend it into the blue. I think it'll help. Yeah. It helped cool that purple down a little bit. So stunning. And then I'm going to clean off that brush. I'm like super sweaty right now. So now that I've cleaned off that brush, I'm going to go into the Just My Luck palette. And I'm going to go into Kiss My Hoth. Which I freaking love that name. I think it's so funny. And I'm going to put that right on the inner part of our, yeah, the inner part of our crease. Into that blue shade. This is the palette that I'm on next. I will be using this next time in my rainbow series. I just did my yellow look, so if you want to see my yellow look, go check out that playlist. It's so cool! Alright, cool. Now, pause. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and make this not look horrible. Promise it will make it better. I'm going to go into Roulette, which is a black Super Shock shadow again from Colourpop, but this is a matte black. And I'm going to put this down first. So I'm going to take this kind of like beaver tail brush by Morphe, and I'm going to go into that Roulette shade and use this on my lid and really like get the color on there. Okay, I actually think that looks really cool. So I'm just kind of put it up to the crease, and then I'll use a brush to kind of blend it out a little bit, so don't worry, it won't be that harsh. But I think that looks really cool. And it doesn't have to be, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to clean up this edge, but I did want to kind of follow the wing shape we had going, which is why I kind of brought it up out here. Since I brought it up, I will say that Juvia's Place is an absolutely amazing brand. Like, their highlighter is one of my favorite ones I've ever tried. Their loose highlighter in Cleo, I believe is what it's called. I have it right here. Juvia's Place, Cleo, the Nubian by Juvia. It's a loose highlighter. The packaging is stunning. The shade is beautiful. It's incredible. And they're pretty affordable, which I also appreciate. They're not like crazy expensive. They're not like Wet n Wild type cheapness. Does that make sense? But they are like more on par with Morphe. You know what I mean? So kind of mid-level, which I appreciate. And the shadows that I used in that video were really, really well done. So I do recommend them if you are looking to also support some black beauty brands. That is one I can definitely give my stamp of recommendation. Fenty Beauty, I have their other highlighter, the diamond one. Obviously that is also a black owned beauty brand, and I love their highlighter. I want to try their cream blushes, that's what they're called. I want to try those next. I just haven't gotten a chance to get those yet, but I do want to try those. And so now let's go in with a small little brush. I'm going to go in with this little blending brush here. Yeah, this little Luxie, what is it? Luxie 111 flat angled brush. I'm just going to use any old. And I'm just going to like gently kind of trace along that line to just kind of make it a little bit less harsh. I'm probably not going to do my face makeup on camera because you guys have seen me do it 8,000 times. And you don't need to see me do it again. And this eye makeup look is so intense that I've spent a lot of time explaining what I'm doing. So whenever we finish this, I will probably just do my face makeup off camera and come back and show you the finished look. It's not exactly how I want it to look, but we're working on it. Let's not get discouraged yet. So I'm going to start with the green and kind of work my way out on this side. So let's try this. So I'm going to go in with the purple palette again, and I'm going to go into the shade Fan Fiction that I had been using, and a little bit into Sleeper, just because I want the depth. And I'm going to use that over here and use that to blend into the black shade that we just put down. And blend that into the purple section of our eye. And again, since I'm going to put that glittery black shade down on top of the black shade that we have, I can kind of get the purple onto the black shade and not worry about it. And then I'm going to move on to Fine China, a little bit of Daba D, and do that right on the blue section, into the purple, blending it up into the blue that we have. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of black, like a non-Super Shock shadow, and use that to kind of gently blend as well. And I'm going to go into Act Natural and Kiss My Hoss and blend that in. I'm sorry we're jumping around. I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and into her black shade, which is just a normal powder black. It's a very Lash shade in this palette. This is a very intense black, so, but you can use whatever black you have. That's just the one I'm choosing. We're just going to use that right in that in-between of Roulette and the colored shadows. We're going to go in now with the Snooze shade that I had talked about, the glittery shade, and I think this will really like set the whole thing off. Ooh, I think this looks really nice. Okay, cool. It's very intense, obviously, but it's different. It's fun. So now I'm just going to put some of that Snooze shade with some black eyeliner underneath my eyes. This video has been extremely long already, I'm sure, but we'll just do it right now anyway. So I'm going to go in with the Essence Long Lasting Black Fever Eye Pencil. I'm going to put this in my waterline and on my lower lash line. Okay, so as you can see, I added some lashes because this look is so big that it felt like I needed it. And then I did my brows and my blush, bronzer, and face powder and some concealer. I'm going to brush away a little bit of fallout that I have, just residual fallout. And then I'm going to finish off my lower lash line. I am going to use, like I said, the Snooze shade and go in with that same Tarte brush, and I have a little bit of that Essence eyeliner on under there, and it's just going to stick to that and kind of blend around. I just want to smoke this out under here. Perfect. Nice. Oh, I like it. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to do my highlighter and highlight my inner corners. And I'm going to use, like I said, the Juvia's Place Cleo highlight. I'm going to go in with the Lexi 660 brush and just take some of this on there. This is such a stunning highlighter. And again, it is a black owned brand, so if you're interested. Yeah. So freaking beautiful. I'm going to highlight my body with that now, just because, why not? This is like also one of my favorite body highlighters as well, because it's never too dark for me. It's never too light. It's always like the perfect shade. When you set it, like I'm going to set my face and it's just going to like melt into my skin. It's so freaking beautiful. And like I said, this is a darker brand, like owned for darker women. So they do have a lot of variety in their shade range, which is really nice and super inexpensive. Really great. Love it. Oh, let me highlight my inner corners. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. brush into the cap of this and just gently highlight my inner corners. And then let's do some lips. So actually, let's set our face first. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I don't know what lips to do. I feel like an outfit repeater if I do a nude, but I think that there's so much happening that it might be best if I do a nude. Okay, let's try this, because this might be fun. So I'm going to do the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip in Ocean Ave, which is a bright orange. And it is an ultra blotted lip, so it's very sheer. And I kind of want to try and do like that, that like kind of really faded out lip. And then maybe I'll put this So Juicy lip gloss on top, and that'll kind of like dull it down a bit. What do you think? I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a warm, yeah, I like that. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to put some jewelry on, and then I think we're done. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video today. I just have a couple things that I want to talk about kind of in relation to the point of this makeup look. I think that a lot of the problem in this world today is that we don't treat others how we want to be treated. And that's like the #1 rule that you learn when you're a child. And I don't know where that value has gone, but I think that that is something that needs to be really considered. And I think that you need to look at yourself and think, do I treat people and act to other people how I want to be treated? And if the answer is no, then you need to evaluate yourself and figure out how to address that within you, because that will make you a better person and it will make this world better. Sorry, it's just really hard to talk about, and it's really sad, and I think that people need to think about what you'd want if you are already a parent or you want to become a parent, how you want your children to grow up and how you want the world to look like for them, and work to make it better. If we stand by and say that this is as good as it can get, we are setting the bar really low. Like really low. We can do better than that. So yeah, just try and be better, you know? Be better than you were the day before, and treat people with kindness and love, and expand yourself. Try and do something nice for somebody that you see, regardless of what they look like, who they love, what their age is, what gender they are, how they want to dress. Just be kind. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the emotional ending. I love you guys so much. Be safe, make good choices, be kind to one another, love each other, and we will get through this. Subscribe if you haven't, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!